hindi nyo maririnig yung sound. I'm still fixing that one. So I hope tomorrow maayos ko na so that you can have some, exercise and preliminary activities. But anyway, a while ago, I asked you to do some activities in Query Lab on page 25 of your book. And you are asked to gather the following products. But if you weren't able to do that because some of the products are not available, it's okay, right? The most important thing here is to do the challenge, to describe the uses of products based on the groups you have come up with. So the materials that we have the book, the plastic bottle, the rags, metal spoon, drinking glass, flashlight, eyeglasses, pens, rubber slippers, raincoat, wooden ladle, and magnetic lock. Okay, so based from the materials, okay, how are you going to, group them or classify them? Anyone? Can you group them? Like, let's say, for example, um, there are times, diba, that we are classifying things. For example, when you are washing your clothes, your mom told you to separate the white clothes to the, to the other clothes, or because when we wash, we cannot, what, combine or mix everything. Like, we need to separate. So same thing, here you are being asked to group. So sige nga, let me see. Can we have Aliyah? Okay. What groupings did you create?
Useful and harmful materials.
Useful and harmful materials. Okay, can be. Okay, that can be classified as useful or harmful. What else? Amer.
I group them by the products they are made out of.
Very good. So example, Amer.
Utensils. They are
Okay,
made
made
out of
of.
metal.
Very good. Okay, next. Yes, Jester.
I group them by their uses.
Yes, their uses. Example.
Use in school.
Yes, materials used in school and at home. That can be. So those are the classifications or the groupings that you got from the examples given. Now, our topic is based from the activity. So take note, class. What we are talking here are matter. Okay, everything around us. We are talking about materials. Same thing. Okay, it can be seen or cannot be seen, can be seen or cannot be seen. Like, for example, if you're going to look around, everything that you see is matter, right? That's material. But remember, there's like air. Did you feel that? There's wind. And that is still matter. Why? Because it occupies space also. Okay? There's water. So if you're going to review, when you were in grade 3, I think, or grade 1, I know you are familiar with the liquid, gas, and solid, right? So that is matter. Now, still, our focus here is about these materials, their properties. Saan ba siya gawa? What made of? Okay? And their properties will tell us their uses. Okay? And at the same time, their properties can tell us whether they are harmful or useful. Okay? We can tell it easily. Okay? There are materials that are really useful. But take note, there are materials that is useful but at the same time harmful. All right? Example, let us see. Okay. Mia, Will you please cite an example of of anything around the kitchen or anywhere? Can be around the living room or bedroom that is useful, but at the same time harmful.
Matches po.
Okay, very good. Yes, matches. That is useful, right? We need that for cooking, of course. But at the same time, we knew that this one is also harmful. Mas especially, di ba, ang bilin sa inyo lagi ng nanay nyo when they are like giving some, reminders, anak, huwag kayo maglalaro ng lighter, posporo, kasi baka magkasunog sa bahay. So that can be cause of fire, right? What else? Percy. Percy.
Knife po, sir.
Very good. Now, let's go back to the kind of material. Knife is made up of metal, right? And we knew that metal is useful. This is one of the useful, actually metal scars are the strongest materials. And yes, knives are made up of metals. But remember that knives are not always useful. That can be harmful. That is why to link, or I mean, to bridge the gap, I mean, as responsible child, we need to know that if it is harmful, what we're going to do? We need to take precautionary measures. So we knew already that knives or knife is harmful or can be harmful. So what we're going to do? Are we going to put it anywhere? Are we going to keep it safely or properly? Saan natin ilalagay? Are we going to put it like on top of the cabinet? And then when we are going to like try to reach for it, and then suddenly magbabagsakan sa'yo yung kutsilyo. Is that right? Di ba? We need to take precautionary measures. Di ba sa mga horror movies, nakakita kayo ng ganon? Inaabot niya yung kutsilyo kunwari, and then because nasa ano siya, top of the cabinet, so nagkamali siya ng pagkakahawak, nagbagsakan sa kanya yung kutsilyo. So we don't want we don't that thing to happen. We don't want that thing to happen. That is why if you knew already that that kind of material is harmful, so we need to take precautionary measures. Okay? What else? Last one example. Yes, Justin, Miel. Miel.
Scissors po.
Again? Lakasan yung boses niyo, class.
Scissor po. Toothpaste.
Yes. Okay, scissors or yeah, made of what? Metal. Same thing. That is very useful. We knew that because that is one of your art materials. You use that in cutting papers, etc. But then, okay, again, we need to take some precautionary measures in handling these materials because that can be harmful. Okay? Now, to discuss further about this thing, so I'm going to show you, to show some slides here. Okay? Did you read page 25 to 30? Okay, the common useful materials rather, and we can also read there substance or materials of products and their uses or harmful capabilities. Now, let me share this one first. Okay, so we knew already that matter is everywhere. That is the basic description what we can give, right? Matter is everywhere. Material is anywhere. It can be around the kitchen, can be around the living room, outside the house, the air that we breathe. the water that we drink, everything is matter. It occupies space, right? So we knew that already. That's the background. Okay? But take note, class, I always repeat this one, that matter has different properties. That is why that is our first lesson. Porosity, brittleness. May mga bagay or may mga materials na talagang brittle, mahina. Meron namang materials like metal that are strong, or even wood can be strong also. Okay, but metal is stronger than the wood. Okay, so we have ceramics, for example. So they have different properties. Okay, conductivity, malleability, elasticity, flexibility, name it. There are many characteristics, or unique characteristics of each material. So some type of matters are good in producing useful products. So take note of that, class. Ito yung material. It can produce useful products. Example, metal. Ano ba yung mga gawa ng metal? Utensils. Okay? Di lang. Knife, doorknobs. Di ba gawa sa metal? Windows. It can be door. May mga door na gawa din sa metals. Like mga frames sa kitchen, etc. So mga railings, and then yung mga ginagamit sa pagko-construct ng bahay, di ba? We are using metals. So they are really useful. Okay? Other types have properties that make them harmful. Okay? So sometimes matter also undergoes changes that affects their properties. So sa physical class, madaling makita yung pagbabago ng property. Pero yung sa chemical, hindi agad nakikita. Naalala niyo yung class yung balita sa TV about dun sa uminom ng lambanog, tas nalason? They died. Okay, I know you have heard or you have watched that news about those people who died because of drinking lambanog. Anong meron? Nagkaroon, class, ng chemical reaction or nagkaroon ng changes sa chemical properties. Okay? Hindi agad yung nakikita. Right? So that can be harmful. Akala natin lambanog can be really, saan ba talaga siya ginagamit? For drinking. But then, nakamatay. Right? So, it means that kung nakikita natin sa physical properties na madali nating ma-distinguish, ito yung changes niya. In changing the chemical properties, it's hard to see. Sometimes na inom na natin, saka lang natin nalaman na ano na pala siya. Anong tawag natin doon? May lason na. Okay, contaminated. That's a term. It's already contaminated. For example, nag-expire na pala. Hindi mo nakita, nag-expire na. So, nagkaroon na ng changes sa chemical properties. So, definitely, it will lead to what? Poisoning. Okay? Now, so we'll not do this anymore because I know you have no bags, but then let's continue. Okay. So a while ago, during the time that you group the materials, Amer said can be used for utensils, cooking, can be used for cleaning. Okay, these materials. Eating. Yes, we are using also metals for eating. Like kung gawa naman sa metal yung plato or gawa sa ceramics. So it's still, these materials are made of this kind of product. Okay? Yan. And what else? There you go. Now, so we'll not group ourselves, but later I'm going to change this one in which you will also list products during our activity after the class. So, and then you will identify the usefulness or harmfulness of that product. So, bakit ba siya useful? Bakit ba siya harmful? So, example nga kanina ni Amer is yung knife. Why useful? Why harmful? Okay. So, when is a material useful? So, we need to identify or to know when. Okay. But this. Okay. These are materials at home. Are they useful? So you can do this, thumbs up. if they are useful. Yes, I know everyone will agree that these materials are useful. Definitely, these hangers, most especially this time na medyo maulan, this is very useful. The dining table is useful. Okay? The rubber band, the vase for decorating the house, the towels, the mirror, of course. What property? Luster. We can see ourselves. Okay? We can fix ourselves. We can, when putting some makeups or some powders. Okay? If looking, if we want to look if ourselves like okay, and we can go outside, hindi naman tayo mapupulaan, hindi man lang nagsuklay. So we are what? Looking or using rather mirror, and then the cooking utensils. Okay? So here we can see already that materials are really what? Useful. Okay? Look at the materials. The utensils are made of metals. That is one grouping, right? This one is made of plastic. Another. Di ba yun yung binasa nyo kanina sa book? This one is made of glass. This one is made of cloth or fiber. Okay? This is wood. This is rubber. This is ceramics. Right? So it has different what? Common useful materials. Okay? But take note, metals can be transformed into what? Not only cooking utensils, marami pa. Glass can be used for not only mirrors or any other materials at home, but marami din na pwedeng paggamitan. The same with plastic, the same with rubber, same with ceramics, the same with fiber or cloth, or the same with wood. So, kung isa-isa nyo lahat ng materials sa bahay, made of these materials, ang dami nyong makikita. Okay? Next. Yan. Later, you're going also to do this one. So, what materials are made of wood? What material are made of plastic? What material are made of metal, rubber, ceramics, or glass? Okay? I-ano natin to class, iayos. Kasi class yung plastic, ma-relate natin dyan yung pinahanap ko sa inyo kanina, yung, ano ba yung word na pinahanap ko sa inyo kanina? Yung polymers. So, may connect natin siya sa plastic and rubbers. And yung ceramics in glass, ayan, pwede natin siyang pagsamahin together with clay. Okay? But ito talaga, wood, we have materials made of wood, made of plastic, made of metal, rubber, ceramics, glass. Now, why it is necessary for us to really identify whether the materials are made of these common materials, wood, plastic, metal, rubber, metals, and glass. Because this one will tell if the materials are what useful, the usefulness or the harmfulness of that materials. It will lead us to that one. Okay? Tapos mamaya maglalagay kayo, ano ba yung mga name of household materials made of wood, made of plastic, metals. So you are going to put at least 5 there. Okay? Next. Okay. So here, we'll answer the question, why is wood used to make tables and chairs? Okay. So, let us see. I will call someone. Anyone who wants to recite? So I will just call, let's say, Toby. Okay, Toby, will you please answer this question? Why do you think, Toby, wood is used to make tables and chairs? Anyone? Sige, tingnan kung sino nagtataas ng kamay. Okay, let me see. Sino gustong sumagot? Buksan ang camera para makita ko kung sino nagtataas ng kamay. Okay, let's have Hannah. Hannah, why do you think the question a while ago is, why is wood used to make tables and chairs? Go. May flash ko ulit? Sige. Let's have Isabella.
Sir, because wood is made of solid, because tables and chairs are used for sitting and eating.
Okay. Now let's try to analyze. Why wood? Why not why not paper? Why not? Oh, what is that?
Sir,
Yes,
sir,
yes, Isabella.
because solid is hard. Because if we use paper, paper cannot carry strong, heavy materials. So
Very good.
if we use wood, the
Yes.
plates will not
So we are using,
fall.
yes, very good. We are using wood because that is hard. Yes, metal is the hardest, but harder than the wood. But then wood is also hard and it's durable. Isabella is right, it can carry us. Okay? Unlike paper, it cannot carry us. Kahit maglagay ka ng madaming patong, patungan mo siya ng maraming pagkain, or you sit, kahit 50 kilos yung bigat mo, the wood can what? Carry us because it's durable and strong. Okay, that's correct. So that is property of a wood. Kaya nga pati mga cabinet natin, di ba? Made up also wood because that's durable. Okay? Pero ang mga magulang nyo, kung tatanungin nyo, meron din siyang somehow limitations. I mean, there are times na hindi gusto ng parents natin yung wood kasi alam niyo class yung inaanay or nagbubukbok. So isa yung ang wood kasi may ganun siyang property, kaya siyang anuhin ng insekto. Kaya mas prefer ng iba metal gamitin. Okay? Yun nga lang mabigat. Or plastic. Di ba? Minsan may mga upo ang plastic kasi durable din naman yung plastic. May table din na plastic kasi durable din. Ako nga sa bahay, class, ang aking table is plastic. Kaya din namang i-hold. Okay? Next question. So, why is plastic used to make containers and bags? Why? Plastics is used for containers or bags. Yes, Kia?
Because it is disposable.
Yes. For containers, for example, containers for food, yes, it can be disposable. Kasi ang plastics, pwede nyo siya class, there are plastics that can still be reused, pero may iba namang hindi. Katulad sa bottles, pag may nakita kayo class sa ilalim na parang nakalagay number 1, once nyo lang gagamitin. Yung mga lalagyan nyo ng tubig, tingnan nyo sa ilalim. Kapag plastic yung nabibili sa tindahan, yung plastic bottle, may nakalagay doon 1. Ibig sabihin, once mo lang gagamitin. Pero pag may nakalagay more than 1, ibig sabihin, pwede mo siyang gamitin lagpas sa isa. Meron nga 4, ibig sabihin, yung mga lalagay nyo ng tubig, pwede mong gamitin ng paulit-ulit. Ay depende sa number na nakalagay sa ilalim. Check niyo yung mga bottles niyo, drinking bottles niyo. Meron yan sa ilalim or sa side or basta nandyan, makikita nyo. But yung plastic bottles, lagi lang siyang 1. Kasi pag binili mo siya, di-dispose na yun. Okay? At the same time, ano pa, durable din naman siya class kasi can hold water. Di ba? Yung plastic, it can hold water, kaya yun ang ginagamit. Tsaka transparent. Makikita mo yung tubig kung madumi o malinis. Kasi kung ang plastic bottle ay hindi transparent, so paano natin makikita kung siya ay madumi or what? Right? So that's it. Next. Ayan. Why is glass used to make windows, bulbs, and bottles? And why is glass used to make windows, bulbs, and bottles? Why? Hannah. Yes, Hannah. Sige, tinatawag kita Hannah. Hindi mo yata ako naririnig. Bakit yung mga windows natin yung... Yes.
Sir, kasi po yung mga glass po is transparent po.
Yes. Can be transparent, translucent. Sa bulb, hindi naman ilaw class kung gawa sa wood. How come? Okay? Or hindi naman siya iilaw kung gawa siya sa, it should be glass. Okay? That's the property of glass is transparent and translucent. It can what? Conduct heat, or it can like, the light can be absorbed, or pwedeng mag-pass through. So transparent. Okay? What else? Now, let's proceed to the other one. Why is metal used to make pans and pots? Ito nasagot na natin to before eh. Why mga cooking utensils natin are made of metals? Eman.
Because it is thermal conductivity.
Yes, very good. The property is thermal conductivity. They can conduct heat easily. So when we are cooking, if we are really in hurry, lalo sa umaga pagpapasok sa school, kailangan maluto agad yung hot dogs and eggs. So definitely, it helps. Okay? Thermal conductivity. Next. Why is ceramic used to make mugs, vases, and cups? I also mentioned that already last time. Yes, Diana? Why, by the way, what is ceramics? Made of clay, right? Clay na pinatigas, and then, yeah. It can be glass also. Glassy. Pwedeng glassy kasi nababasag. Okay? Yes, Santara. Why?
So that your coffee is so that your coffee will not get cool instantly.
Yes. Okay, that's right. And definitely, that's why you check what kind of material you use when you are like, drinking coffee or sipping your coffee early in the morning, made of ceramics, right? Your vases, and I know there are some more materials made of ceramics. Okay, let's proceed. Let's proceed to the next one. Okay, yeah. Okay, there you go. So later na yan, class. Ibibigay ko na lang yan after the class. Kasi pag kung ngayon yung sasagutan yan is kulang tayo sa time. But we'll go back here first. Ayan, yung nasa book kanina na sinasabi ko sa inyong basahin. Ayan. So the common useful materials that we can find around us, this four: metals, polymers, can be plastic or rubber, ceramics, clay or glass, and then wood materials. So yun yung ibibigay nyo ng examples later after the class. But sige nga, let me see kung nagbasa. If you really read this one a while ago. Sige, give an example of materials that are made of metals that we are using at home. Okay? Anything. So wag nang banggitin yung cooking utensils at nabang na ano na natin. Other materials. Anyone from you class? Sino gusto sumagot? Raise your hand. Meron? I will just call. Okay. Kia, natawag ko na si Kia, si Toby. Roshena. Okay, Roshena, will you please give an example, aside from the examples that we have already given, materials at home that are made of metals that we really use, ginagamit talaga natin?
Window grills.
Yes, definitely. That is for durability. Siyempre, ayaw naman nating mapasok agad tayo ng magnanakaw yung bintana. So, siyempre, gagawin natin yung hard metals or hard materials. Okay, next. How about for the next example, polymers, plastic or rubber? Give an example. Okay, I will call Santara. Yes, Santara, please answer. Example of materials made of plastic. Hello? Oh. Let's go to Hersey Ann. Hersey Ann, made of plastic.
Toys
Hmm?
po. Toys.
Toys. Very good. So, nagbasa. Kasi yun talaga yung example na binigay sa book. Okay? Toys are made of polymers or plastic. Do you know, class, yung polymers, hindi lang siya nakikita sa mga toys or rubber. Even some of the food that we eat as polymers. These are like small molecules na kapag nagdo-duplicate, class, nagiging larger molecules. Okay? I will show you an example. Yung mga may polymers na kinakain ninyo. Ayan. So some natural polymers in food. So gelatin in gummy worms and gummy bears are made from natural polymers. So these are, you know, tulad ng binanggit ko, smaller molecules na kapag nag-duplicate siya, class, yung pattern niya nagre-repeat yung pattern. So nakaka-form siya ng mga ganito. Okay? Larger molecules. So, gelatin bubble gum contains styrene, rubber. Carbohydrates or starch and proteins are also examples of natural polymers. May mga food na may mga protein and carbohydrates. Okay? So, kinakain din natin siya. Useful, right? Next. Let's proceed to the next one. Okay? Ceramics. I'll give example. Wag na yung cups, mugs, wag na yon. Base. Meron pa bang iba klase na nabanggit aside from those? Meron pa ba? Meron pa. Let me see kung talagang nagbasa. Kasi meron pang na-mention na hindi, wag na yung mugs, yung cups, wag na yon. Okay, I will call. Let's have Anika. Okay, other examples. Materials made of ceramics. Anyone? Bakit kayo nagsasara ng camera? Dana. Dana. Another example.
Po.
Yes, very good. Teapot. Na-mention nyo yung teapot, China teapot, di ba? Ginagamit natin yung mga teapot. Minsan kahit hindi natin siya ginagamit, nakalagay lang siya sa parang table, naka-decorate siya doon. Ang gandang tingnan, di ba? Or minsan ginagamit talaga sa halaman na. Lalo ngayon, uso yung mga plantitos and plantitas, di ba? Mostly, they're using ceramics. Okay, made of pots. Made of clay, rather. Aliyah. Another example.
Floor tiles po.
Yes, it can be. Yes, made of clay or rocks. Okay, minerals. Okay, can be. Okay, how about the last one? Wood materials. Ito madami to, class. Okay? Sige. Balikan ko yung tinawag ko kanina. Si ano naman? Si Jaisley. Jaisley, please answer. Another examples or wood materials. Materials made of wood.
Rocking chair.
Yes, very good. Who else? Okay, may I call JM? JM? Ay, nawala. Wait. Nalipat. Wala si JM. Arajel is not around. Okay. Miel, I already called Miel. Sino pa? Anyone? Wood materials. Sige nga. Hanap na lang ako nagtataas ng kamay. Who? Dana, give another example. Wood. Unmute.
Furnitures po.
Yes. Furnitures. Percy Ann, give one more.
Tables po.
Okay, correct. Now, let's proceed to this one. I want you to look at this class. Ayan, medyo malabo lang, pero I know you are familiar with that. That is a label. Usually, nakikita natin sa likod ng product. At meron dyan nakalagay kung ano yung step, how to cook that food, and the nutrition facts. Why I'm sharing this to you? This one is very important. Okay, inciting materials that can be harmful. Yes, these are food, but then there are substances or materials or products that have harmful capabilities. We eat them, we use them, but we are not aware that they have harmful capabilities. That is why I'm going to share this to you now. An example of this is this food. Look at that. The total fat is 12 gram. The cholesterol, wala naman zero. But look at the sodium. Yun yung 530 milligram or 22%. And then yung protein niya naman is 12. Okay, so medyo maalat to kasi nasa 22%. That is why, di ba, we are advised not to, eat pancit canton oftentimes, di ba? Pinipigilan tayo na kumain lagi nito. Why? Again, they have harmful capabilities. So I'm going to share you another examples of food or materials that have harmful capabilities. Okay? So examples are like this, are this one. So if a-flash ko na ng class, pwede kayo mag-take down notes. These are household materials. Okay? It is very useful also, but it has a strong and effective disinfectant, rather, effective in killing bacteria, fungus, and viruses. We know that. Most especially this time of pandemic, gumagamit tayo lagi sa paglilinis nito. But then take note, it has harmful effects. Most especially, hindi tayo nag-take ng precautionary measures. Okay? Mahalaga yun, class, na nag-take ng precautionary measures in handling this one. Alam natin poisonous siya, ilalagay pa ba natin siya sa tabi ng mga kinakain natin or iniinom, sa tabi ng lalagyan ng tubig? Paano pag hindi alam ng kapatid niyong maliit, your younger siblings, that this one is poisonous? Pwede niyang mainom. Right? That's why we need to take precautionary measures. Because, again, this is useful, but at the same time, can be harmful. Okay? Ito yung pwedeng harmful sa health. Ano pa pwedeng mangyari? Okay? Toxic substance, nakakalason. Pwedeng makasira class ng ecology, environment. So yun yung pwedeng gawin nito. Ito yung example kanina ni Percy, knife. This is a cutting tool, yes, but then we knew that can be harmful. Fork, a utensil with 2 or more prongs used to eating or serving food. But we knew that somehow, pwede rin siyang harmful, lalo sa mga kapatid, nag-away, and then ginamit nila yun as weapon. Next, this one. You're familiar with the LPG or the Liquefied Petroleum Gas. We knew that, yes, we are using this one for cooking, but also harmful. Pwede siya mag-cause ng fire. Lalo kapag hindi tayo na nag-take ng precautionary measure. This one, soap and detergent are useful for cleaning. But take note, yung soap, pag sa mata napunta, pwedeng harmful. Okay? Pag nakain, harmful. How about this one? Yes, this is useful. Yung ginagamit natin ngayon class, we are using our tablets, our cell phone, our laptops, and our desktop. But take note that it has also some, you know, harmful effects. Yes, these are useful, kaya ginagamit natin for learning. But paano natin maiiwasan class na hindi natin makuha yung harmful effects? Wag laging ginagamit, okay? That is why we have, may time lang tayo for the online class kasi nga, too much exposure is not okay. Yan, television. Yan. Okay, ano pa yung pwedeng maging effect? Sa attitude, hindi lang class sa mata, na pwedeng mata lumabo, although sabi naman sa pag-aaral, hindi naman daw talaga nakakalabo ng mata. Okay, di ba may isang doktor akong narinig sa TV nag-explain. But then, ang naging ginagawa rin ito class, nagkakaroon ng eye strain. So, ganun din naman yun, di ba? So, ito yung mga programs that may spoil the taste or character and moral of people. Can affect the moral. Most especially if the theme is about adultery, mag-aasawa ng iba, may asawa na mag-aasawa pa ng iba. So, that is not good. Kasi parang nagiging siya ng example sa mga youth na okay lang. Right? O kaya nga 'di ba dapat merong super parental guidance. Why? Because the parents should guide na anak hindi dapat ganon. Okay lang man namang manood basta may nagga-guide sa bahay na alin dapat i-explain kung ano yung naganap sa pinanood. Okay? Kasi there are times na parang naging normal na lang, naging part na ng society yung ganong mga eksena. Na okay lang na having a boyfriend or girlfriend, even married na siya, right? Next. Ayan. Mamaya nyo nagagawin yung class. Ito. For 80. Okay. For cleaning. Ayan. Effects of some materials on people. Okay. So, take note class. There are many examples of materials found in foods that can, contribute or has harmful capabilities, can affect our health. Kaya nga kailangan class, kaya yung example ko kanina, basahin sa likod yung label, the nutrition facts. Okay? Pag nakita niyo sobrang alat, huwag na yun. Kasi too much salty food or monosodium or glutamate, yung pampalasa, or additives can really harm our health. So, syempre yung mga fresh, okay lang. Pero yung mga nakikita nyo sa monitor, yung delata, yung mga different canned goods, mga sweets, kasi ang dami nilang sugar. So, anong pwedeng maging tumaas yung blood sugar, right? Too much sweets, masira yung ngipin. So, that's harmful. Look at this. Preservatives. Saan siya makikita, class? Yung mga kinakain natin, although ako class, kumakain din naman ako. Hindi ko naman sinasabi na I'm not eating hotdog, I'm not eating yung mga katulad nito, or gumagamit nito. But, as what I've told you, we need to what? Control. Alam mo, nag-hotdog ka naman ngayong araw na to, or longganisa, or tocino, huwag naman mamayang ang tanghali, or mamayang gabi, lagi na lang ganon. Okay? Kasi makakasira talaga sa kalusugan. Like for example, morning is longganisa, tanghali hotdog, pagdating ng gabi tocino. So lahat na lang merong additives. Okay? Ano yung mga additives? Yun yung mga pampakulay. Kaya siya kulay pula kasi nilagyan ng food coloring. Okay? Kaya masarap kasi nilagyan ng mga pampalasa, may mga monosodium glutamate. Okay? Even ngayon mga fast food chain, ang dami nilang monosodium glutamate. So, malasa siya, masarap. Yun nga lang, ang dami niyang additives. That's why we need to be very careful. We may risking our health. Kaya nga, there are times, pag nasobrahan kayo nito, nagtataka kayo bakit kayo nagkakaroon ng UTI or nahihirapan sa pag-ihi. Without knowing, mahilig ka kasi saan? Mga food with preservatives, with monosodium glutamate, with sodium, and dagdagan pa ng mga C2, mga ganon. Mga juice drinks na hindi rin healthy. Pwede naman, but hindi lagi. Okay? So kaya nga eating too much chips and instant food, di ba yung class yung sinasabi na instant food, instant life? Di ba? Instant noodles, madaling lutuin, but can harm our health. Okay? Instant life. Pwedeng ikamatay ng tao pag nagkasakit sa bato. Naging kidney failure. Sir, sobrang lala naman yung sinasabi niya. Sobrang morbid or ano. But it can harm us. Okay? Take note of that. This food can harm us. Ito. Another. Ito yung when we take vitamins, medicines, okay? Okay lang naman kas gumamit nito. Yes, most especially at this time. Taking vitamin C is necessary. When we have headache, it's necessary to take some paracetamol. If we are feeling like having some pain, we can, take some pain relievers. But take note, these are medicines. Pinapasok saan class? Sa katawan. So pag na-absorb ng katawan, hindi lang yung sakit ng ngipin yung mag-a-absorb nun. The whole body. Okay? And take note that medicine can change. Okay? Kung paano ang food, pag kinain natin, nadidistribute yung nutrients throughout the body, same thing with medicines. Okay? Nadidistribute din yung throughout the body. So kahit hindi part nung yung hinihil niya yung part na yon, nag-a-absorb din siya o kung tumatanggap din siya class ng gamot na yon. Okay? That is why, may mga gamot na hindi pinapainom kasi can damage the kidneys. Or, ito na lang class yung dapat gawin. Huwag iinom ng walang prescribe ng doctor. Okay? Pwede kasi tayo ma-overdose, nasobrahan sa inom ng gamot. Okay? Masira na yung kidney natin. Ayan. Or, huwag kayong inom ng gamot without your parents. Okay? The parents are the ones to tell you kung anak, inom ka nito twice a day or kung ano man, kung ilang beses. Sila dapat yung mag-a-advise. Hindi kayo yung sarili nyo lang is nakaramdam kayo ng pain is kayo lang. Magsabi muna sa parents so that proper guidance will be what? Given to you. Okay? Ayan. I know you are familiar with these medicines and vitamins. Yeah. There you go. Another. Okay, these materials are right here. Liquid detergents, washing clothes, muriatic acid. Okay? Yung ginagamit sa CR. Disinfectants. Okay, they are useful, but if not properly used, they can cause respiratory diseases, especially when it is inhaled. Okay? Take note of that. Kaya it's not, we can use them, pero I told you, class, there are some precautionary measures dapat. Alam natin kung paano iingatan yung sarili natin and health. This must be used as indicated in the product's labels. Okay? Dagdag ko na rin class mamaya yung sa aerosols. Ito yon. Insecticides. Ginagamit natin to kill insects. Pero pag hindi na gamit ng maayos class, the second one, if it is not used properly, it can make us sick. And then we need to read before using. Okay? Okay, harmful substances. So, idagdag natin to class, the alcohol, cigarettes, certain types of drugs, can damage our lungs, body, and organ. Okay? Liquor, inumin, sigarilyo. No good. Wait lang, may sasakyan. No good effect to us. This, drugs, cigarettes, alcohol, wine, pwede pa class kasi gawa sa ubas, okay? Or fruits. May mga wine na hindi lang ubas naman, other fruits. So pwede naman. wine. But not to you at your age. Not yet. Not yet today. But meron namang siyang health benefit, yung wine. But alcohol, yung mga binabibili class, yung mga pondador, ano pa ba yun? Gin, mga mga beer. Although beer, meron siyang malt, pwede siyang meron naman siyang some benefits. But then, yung too much consumption kasi klase, yung pinaka-ano natin doon, deal, pinag-uusapan natin, ang daming iniinom. Kaya nasisira na yung katawan, yung liver, nasisira na. Okay? Ayan. May role playing dito. Pero hindi na natin gagawin. Okay. So, we knew already that for a while class. Ayaw tumigil ng sasakyan sa labas. Ang ingay. Umalis na. Okay. So since we have discussed these materials that has harmful capabilities, okay? So these are the precautionary measures now.
Brownies.
And ayaw talagang umalis class, medyo maingay, pero sana marinig niyo pa rin yung voice ko, i-focus ko na lang dito. Okay. Okay, let me call someone. Carl, will you please read number 1, precautionary measures in handling substances? Okay, read. Go. Who can read? Jester, please read.
Always read the labels of products before buying them.
Okay. So take note of that. If there are instances or some cases that you go with your mom or with your dad, like going somewhere to buy food, grocery, or department. Save more to buy some products. You need to read the labels, okay, of the products. If you think that they are not good to your health, you need to minimize. Okay? Hindi ko naman sana sabi class wag nang bilhin. Minimize. So once a week na lang gamitin or hindi na siya often na ginagamit. Right? Number 2, please read. Marius, are you there? Wala. So, slide na natin ng mabilis to class kasi it's already time. But do not buy products without the expiry date. So, lagi namang yung pinapaalala sa inyo. So, it should be properly, labeled with expiry date. Ano yung effect pag nakakain tayo ng expired na poisoning? Next. Ayan, insecticides, muriatic acids, and disinfectants should be kept in places where children cannot reach them. So wear gloves and cover your nose and mouth with mask. Change your clothes and wash hands thoroughly after using chemicals. So ito yung gagawin natin. Tingnan yung bata dito, dapat hindi niya maaabot, dapat hindi niya mabubuksan. Kasi pag nabuksan niya yung muriatic acid, akala niya inumin, baka mainom ng mga kapatid ninyo. So, mahirap yun, class. Maraming nangyaring ganyan na nalalason dahil hindi alam nung babies or nung mga bata na nakakalason pala. Next, keep flammable items like gasoline and kerosene away from the stove, fireplace, and other sources of heat. They can catch fire easily. Katulad ng binanggit kanina ni yung matches, wag natin kung saan nilalagay din kasi baka makuha ng nakakabatang kapatid, paglaruan, makadikit sa kurtina, sunog ang bahay. O yung kurtina muna. And then, ayan, yung sa malapit sa mga may apoy, wag ilapit yung kurtina. Halimbawa yung stove, wag ilalagay sa tabi ng kurtina. Okay? Something like that. Next, take only the recommended dose of medicines as prescribed by the doctor. So too much intake of medicines or overdosage is not good to our body. Kaya nga, di ba, minention ko kanina, kailangang proper dosage. Doctor dapat yung nag-prescribe. Or there are times na umiinom naman talaga tayo, class, without prescription of the doctor. But then, ingat pa rin. Okay? Sabihin niyo yan sa mga parents, ingat pa rin tayo sa pag-inom. My father, ikakwento na ko na class sa inyo, one of the reason why he became so sick is because na-overdose siya sa gamot. Imbis magumaling yung sakit, lalong lumala. And that's what happened to my father. And then provide designated areas for different household items. Label all household items properly. Keep dangerous chemicals in locked container. Look at this. Kung medicines lang. Okay? Kung mga detergents, dapat sila din magkakasama. Mga panlinis, magkakasama din sila, class. Poisonous, kailangan magkakasama din sa cabinet na hindi bubuksan ng sinumang bata. Adult lang yung pwedeng magbukas. Katulad ng storage na to. I know sa mga bahay nyo may mga ganito kayong storage. Mga cabinets. Yung knife, wag sa mataas. Kasi pag inabot, katulad ng example ko kanina, pwede magbagsakan sa'yo. Dapat yung kayang abutin lang dito sa level na to. Pero wag naman yung abot ng mga babies or yung mga batang hindi pa nila kayang maghawak ng matalas na bagay o matalim na bagay properly. Dispose of used materials and dangerous substance properly. Ayan, may mga lesson tayo dito, class, na paano tayo gagawa ng compost pit, paano tayo magre-recycle para yung mga bagay na pwede pang i-recycle, magamit pa natin. We will talk about that soon or next week or other week. Baka medyo matagal pa. Okay? Next. Yan. Tandaan yung mga to, class, na symbol. These symbols. Kapag nakakita kayo ng ganito, ibig sabihin, harmful yung mga yan. Yung may bungo, poisonous. Ito, pesticide. Ito, danger, highly flammable. Ito ay harmful. Ayan, ito ay corrosive. Okay? Ayan. Take note of that symbols. Ayan. Okay. Generalization. Due to modern technology, certain chemicals have been discovered and contained in the materials and substances around us. So many materials and substances are useful at home, in school, and in industries, but they can be harmful if not used properly. Take note of that. Can be harmful if not used properly. Yung gamot, nakakatulong naman sa health, but if not used properly, if it is not used properly, pwedeng mag-harm sa health natin. Matter plays an important role which is essential to our everyday life. Okay? So that is the generalization. Okay. So valuing importance of reading product labels. Okay? Importance. Yun nung kahit dun sa filling out forms class sa English, lagi kong binabang sa inyo, laging magbasa. And handle materials properly. Sa knife, kung iaabot mo, huwag mong iabot sa kanya na yung patalim yung nakaganon o nakaharap sa kanya kasi baka matusok mo. So proper handling is also necessary. Pag may chemicals kang hawakan, gumamit ka ng gloves. Okay? Okay. So that's it for our lesson for today. I hope we're able to what? Okay, this you know, we're able to what class? Yung lesson natin, know the properties of materials, and then yung properties na yun of materials will tell us whether the materials are useful or harmful. Okay? So, you will be the one to know that. Kasi nakita nyo naman sa pag-aaral natin kung how a material can become harmful. Okay? So, be properly guided with those precautionary measures that we have. So, class, medyo maingay na kasi meron kasing nag-aano sa labas, may nag-ano ng buhangin. Naririnig nyo? Naririnig nyo? Hindi naman. Akala ko naririnig nyo. Sobrang ingay. Hindi ako makapag-focus. Ang sakit sa tenga. Noise pollution. I am experiencing noise pollution at this very moment. Ayan. Hindi rin maganda sa ears. Ayan. That's it. And I hope you learned something about matter or properties of matter and the useful and harmful properties of materials. Sino yun? Sino yung may ano? Si ano yan?
Sir? Sir?
Yes. Yes.
Wala pong assignment or tasks?
We have. We have. So I will just post it or attach it through our Google Classroom. So that's it for today. Thank you, class, for attending the class. Kahit may kulang talaga tayo, class. Si RJ, Aragel, and who else? Marius medyo nawawala. So magsisenda lang ulit ako ng ng YouTube video. Nag-subscribe na nga yung iba eh. Nag-subscribe sa video. Okay, class. Thank you. I will just attach the activities or the exercises. Pero kung may question, wag munang umalis. Pakitype dito sa ating chat box. Yung mga tanong. Wag lang, class, yung ano ha, out of topic. Kailangan related dito sa topic natin. Pakipost dito. Sa side. Please type your question here. I will wait. Go. What time? Deadline? Okay, so I'll send it after this class. So, until 4:20. Mahaba. Pero, kaya nyo yung class kasi kung ano yung gagawin ninyo, yung base lang dun sa diniscuss ko. Okay? Sir, what time po bukas? Math is 8 a.m. ESP 1 p.m.
Sir?
Yes.
Pwede po ba kumain muna bago po gumawa ng mga task?
Pwedeng mag?
Kumain po muna. Kain
Yes,
po
pwede
muna.
naman. Yes. O, sige. Kahit hanggang, bibigay ko ng time hanggang kahit mamayang gabi, matapos. Mga hanggang 6, 7, something like that. Yan. Para hindi kayo masyado ma-pressure class na, hanggang 4 lang. Okay, hanggang ano? 6 to 7 p.m. Or 7 p.m. na. Sige. Any other question?
Sir, may sasagutan po ba sa module?
Module, wala.
Okay po.
Wala. Yung i-attach ko lang na ano.
Sir, ano pong dadalhin sa Wednesday sa Peace Education po?
Okay, notebook. Yung a pen, kasi mag-ano din kayo. But then, yun lang naman. And that will be a... Meron pa. Sa science, dun sa topic natin, magtanong kayo. Is it clear? Yung topic natin? Okay. Did you like, I will check your notebook one of these days para malaman ko kung nagsusulat. Papapicturean ko yung yung sinulat ninyo. Bawa, yung ngayon, tingnan ko kung nakapagsulat. Kasi class, it's necessary. Bawa, kahit hindi mo nasulat lahat, pero at least nakapagsulat ka man lang ng one at least precautionary measure. Bawa, read the label. Check the expiration date. Okay? So kahit ganun lang. Kahit hindi class yung buo, kahit mga maiikli lang, halimbawa dun sa check expiration date, pwede na yun. Read the label. Handle materials properly. O, ganun lang. Use gloves when handling chemicals. Okay? Klase ng Wednesday, morning wala. Kay Ma'am Lisa meron kayo sa hapon, pero hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin sa inyo ni Ma'am Lisa. Pero ako, wala tayong morning, kaya nga may peace sa morning. Peace edu. Okay, kung wala nang tanong class, that's all for today. See you tomorrow and may God... wait.